Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's me, Crendor, and welcome back to Crendor Talks About pretty much nothing in front of a shitty green screen for a little bit. How's it going? So I've been playing Classic WoW pretty much nonstop, and I've been loving it. I decided to make this the background because this is where you spend a good chunk of your time in the queue. But aside from that, I've loved Classic WoW, man. It's pretty much everything I thought it would be. Playing with friends, slowly leveling up. I'm almost 40 on my Warlock. I'm like 38 and a half right now. So I'll be trying to get that today. And I'm just excited. It's a great time. Obviously, the initial launch was kind of insane. And a lot of queue times. But the queue times have actually gone down quite a bit. They mainly peak during, when people get home from work and school. But outside of that, it's been pretty alright as long as you're not on Faralina or Herod. But I've really enjoyed just the slow pace of WoW Classic. So I kind of want to make this video to see, now a week into it, what are your opinions on Classic WoW? Because I've seen people who are still pumped, they're excited, they're loving it. I've seen people where they start hitting the 30s and the 40s and they're like, it's starting to drag a little bit. I've seen people just quit after a few days, like, nope, this isn't for me. So I'm kind of curious what your opinions are currently on Classic WoW now that you've gotten a chance to try it, unless you're still stuck in the queue. So I wanted to kind of reiterate some of my favorite things about Classic WoW, and see what your favorite things, your likes or dislikes, are about the game. So one thing is questing. Questing is pretty much just an excuse to go grind stuff, right? That's kind of what quests in Classic WoW are. And obviously, I feel like Retail WoW does have better questing, but Classic WoW has better progression. And so it feels more rewarding to progress by leveling up and getting your talents and your abilities and all that stuff. And I think that's one of my favorite parts about Classic WoW is the progression aspect of it. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold still, so if I'm, if I sound more congested than I already do. Playing a Warlock especially has showed me another thing, which is gaining movement speed is very powerful. So, obviously hunters get aspect of the cheetah, shaman get ghost wolf, mages get blink and teleports, and as a warlock you can summon people, and that's about it. But you do get your pretty much free mount at level 40. You need to pay for the training, but you still get it very much at a discount cost. So I'm trying to get to that and finally be able to not go at 0% bonus movement speed constantly. And the thing is, you appreciate it once you get that, right? While in Retail WoW, it's kind of that, it feels like that constant gratification. It's like there's so many things you're trying to get. It's like achievements and pets and this and that, and every level. And there's so many levels. It feels like you're bombarded with things to get. And then this, it's like, all right, I just want to go fast, and that's it. Like you're working towards that mount, or man, I can't wait till I get a new talent point or a new skill, and it makes you appreciate every little thing. And again, it's the little things, the simplicity of it that I love so much with Classic WoW, especially class differences with things like reagents and buffs and transportation abilities, like I said, summoning and portals, and there's so many different things that differentiate what class you are. And I think they're trying to bring that back to Retail WoW, and I hope they are. And that's one thing that I'm really hoping, is that they start implementing some Classic WoW things into Retail WoW. Obviously, I'm not saying make it 100%, like it was, but there's definitely some aspects that they could add into there. I've already made videos about this, so I'm not gonna go like too far into it. I kind of want to just do like a broad discussion, and you know, dial back the not simplicity, maybe simplicity. Things can get oversimplified, and just the genericness, I guess, would be a better term, of the classes in retail WoW and modern WoW and all that. The other thing is talents. I still love talents. I love getting something every level. I think they could definitely improve the talent tree system in retail WoW. Even if they don't fully go back to the old system, there's got to be a way to do like a hybrid system, or just like something where you get something every level. You know what I mean? So that's another thing I've really enjoyed, is just gaining a talent point every level. It always makes you feel really good, even if it's like 2% damage, Curse of Agony. It still feels like, hey man, I have progressed my character, even if it's a very small percentage. And that's always it's always a good feeling. And then every even level, getting skills is still a really nice feeling, even if you don't have to buy them all. And having to buy your skills also makes you appreciate them a little bit more. At least me. Some people are probably like, whatever. Reagents, again, soul shards. Soul shards aren't as bad as I thought they'd be. They're still annoying, but it's another thing that differentiates the warlock from other things. You know, hunters have to get arrows. Shaman need to get onks if they want to revive. It's been nice having soul stones, and so rogues with poisons and all that stuff. But it's like I've said time and time again, it's a slow-paced, old school RPG, and if you're not really into that, if you're not into that kind of grind and slow pace, it will definitely start to wear on you into the 30s and 40s, because that's when the game really slows down. But I enjoy that. I'm actually really looking forward to 40, because that's where I hit in the beta. So past 40, I didn't even do in the beta. So I'm excited to do ZF and Tanaris and Feralus and Azshara and Winterspring and Hinterlands. There's so many zones I love that I want to get back to. So I'm just, again, curious. What are your opinions on Classic WoW after playing it? Leave your comments in the comments section below, and I will see you soon. Okay? Okay. See ya. Doom, doom.